So we've received many comments asking us to explore the pet side of the story. And if you don't know what we're talking about the past 5 months where we delve deeper into the relationship and bond between pets and humans and the health benefits that having a pet has on human life. But we have been asked to explore what pets feel and experience as acting as pets. And today we're diving into the topic that challenges our notions of pet ownership by answering the question that do our beloved pets feel like prisoners in our home, or are they truly part of our families? So let's get into it. This question continues to spark debates among pet owners, animal rights activists, and scientists alike. In this video, we'll explore the emotional and ethical dimensions of pet ownership, examining whether animals feel confined or content with their environment. Let's first understand what animal sentience means. Sentience refers to the capacity to feel, perceive, and experience subjectively. And numerous studies have shown that animals experience emotions similar to humans, such as joy, fear, and loneliness. Dr. Gregory Burns at the Emory University used MRI scans to study dogs' brain activities, particularly in the caudate nucleus, a region in the brain associated with positive emotions in humans. His research demonstrated that dogs have similar emotions to humans, and the same region in the brain responds to positive stimuli, like praise or food, in a way that mirrors human reactions. Another study found that cats exhibit unique attachment relationships to their humans, particularly in terms of proximity seeking, separation distress, and reunion behavior. Cats have similar capacity as children to show secure and insecure attachments towards their human caregivers. Understanding that animals are sentient beings with emotions underscores the importance of how we treat them as pets. Recognizing their feelings allows us to empathize with their needs and create environments that foster their well-being. But as we continue, we'll explore what life is like for pets at home. Are their needs truly met, or are they feeling confined and stressed? The daily life of a pet varies depending upon the household, but certain needs remain universal. Pets require food, shelter, medical care, and most importantly, emotional enrichment. A pet's physical needs are often straightforward. Regular meals, clean water, a safe environment, a regular vet check. But what about their emotional needs? Enrichment is a vital component to a pet's well-being, and it goes beyond just physical care. Enrichment activities like play, training, and socialization are crucial for mental stimulation and preventing boredom. Pets thrive when they engage in activities that stimulate their minds and their bodies. Unfortunately, the reality is that not all pets receive adequate enrichment, which often leads to signs of confinement and stress. Pets may exhibit behavioral issues, such as excessive barking, destructive behavior, or even signs of depression if they feel like they're consistently confined. A study found that dogs left alone for extended periods of time develop separation anxiety, leading to stress-related behaviors. This research highlights the importance of considering pets' emotional well-being needs and providing opportunities for social interaction and mental stimulation. So Max was found as a stray dog in a rural town, malnourished and distressed. He showed signs of severe neglect, with visible ribs and a matted coat. The local shelter identified anxiety-related behaviors such as restlessness, incessant barking, and fearfulness, likely due to trauma and abandonment. When Max was taken by rescue organizations, a behavioral assessment revealed the following: separation anxiety, when Max panicked when left alone; fear of people and other animals. He was timid and retreated with any sudden movement or noise. Lack of socialization. Max's limited exposure to various environments made him anxious in new settings, and poor physical conditions. His malnourishment affected his overall well-being and stamina. To address these issues, a tailored enrichment plan was developed with the following elements: daily walks that were structured and gradually increased in complexity to build his strength and confidence; interactive play by introducing toys and activities that stimulated Max's minds and encouraged playfulness; positive reinforcement training, which used treats to praise and build trust and reduce anxiety; socialization sessions, which are controlled interactions with friendly dogs to improve his social skills; and therapeutic touch, which were regular massages and petting sessions to foster relaxation; and finally, environmental enrichment, which involves a stimulating shelter environment with different textures and calming scents. With this tailored enrichment plan, Max improved significantly in the coming months. There was visible signs of increased confidence, where he approached new situations with curiosity rather than fear. There was improved social skills, which led to healthy behaviors with other dogs and initiating play, reducing anxiety, which is separation anxiety decreased, and barking episodes lessened. Physical health, he gained a healthy weight and his coat condition improved, and stronger bonds with humans. He started to form attachment with his caregivers and even sought human interaction. Max's story is a testament to the power of love and consistent care. His transformation highlights the importance of addressing physical, emotional, and social needs of rescue animals. Eventually, Max was adopted by a loving family who continued to support his needs and nurture his progress, showing that even the most traumatized pets can find happiness with proper care. So that was a short case study to really illustrate the importance of environmental enrichment and emotional nurturing. But coming back to the reason why we wanted to talk about this topic, is it right to keep pets? That's the question we want to answer. Now, the ethical consideration of pet ownership dates back centuries. It's not a new topic, especially so as humans start to form stronger bonds with animals for companionship, work, and protection. But is it right to keep pets in the modern world? Let's weigh the pros and cons of pet ownership. So of course, on the positive side, which we discussed quite a bit in this series, pets provide companionship, emotional support, and even health benefits to their owners. Studies have shown that interacting with pets can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and increase feelings of happiness. However, some argue that keeping animals as pets restrict their natural behaviors and freedoms. Critics highlight the moral responsibility on pet owners for ensuring that their pets' physical and emotional needs are met, questioning whether we have the right to keep them as pets in the first place for our enjoyment. Jessica Pierce released a chapter in a Routledge Handbook of Animal Ethics called The Ethics of Keeping Pets, and argues that current pet keeping practices are morally untenable because they turn animals into emotional commodities and impose, as a result, serious physical and emotional harms. But in addition to ethical concerns, there are practical aspects to consider. Some pets do thrive in homes that provide ample space, stimulation, and attention, while others may feel confined in environments that don't meet their needs. Therefore, pet owners have an immense responsibility to create environments that meet their pets' needs, ensuring that they do not feel confined or imprisoned in our care. But let me step back and approach this conversation from another angle. When we think of pets, we often picture them in our homes or at parks. But what happens when domesticated animals find their way into the wild? The environmental impacts of domesticated animals and pets is a pressing concern and not something that most people talk about. And it's a pressing concern because it has notable impacts on ecosystems worldwide. Yes, let me talk about it. So, domestic animals like cats, dogs, pigs, and goats can have profound ecological effects when introduced in environments that they're not native to. These effects can lead to altering local ecosystems to threatening and endangering indigenous wildlife. Even in my local city, the city released a statement advising residents not to let their cat outside because they kill birds and small animals, affecting the local ecosystem. One of the most notorious examples of the impact of domesticated animals on wildlife is the impact of feral cats on native wildlife. According to a study published in Nature Communications, free-ranging cats kill billions of birds and small animals annually in the United States. The researchers estimated that These cats are responsible for the deaths of approximately 1.3 to 4 billion birds and 6.3 to 22.3 billion mammals each year. And in Australia, the situation is even more dire. Feral cats are considered a significant threat to native species, contributing already to the extinction of over 20 Australian mammals. The Australian government has implemented a controversial plan to cull feral cats, aiming to reduce their population size by 2 million by 2025 in an effort to protect endangered wildlife. This approach really highlights the difficult balance between preserving ecosystems and managing animal populations. Efforts to manage the impact of domesticated animals on wild ecosystems are ongoing. Strategies include culling, like what they're trying to do in Australia, habitat restoration, and public awareness campaigns to prevent the release of domesticated pets into the wild. These measures require collaboration between governments, conservationists, and communities to be effective. The examples I gave highlight really the delicate interplay between human activities and natural ecosystems. While domesticated animals bring joy and companionship, their impact on the wild can be profound and far-reaching. Understanding and mitigating these effects is essential for preserving partly the biodiversity that exists on our planet today. But by recognizing the environmental impact of domesticated animals, we can work towards solutions that protect both our beloved pets and the ecosystems they may inadvertently disrupt. The challenge is really finding a balance that respects the integrity of nature while honoring our responsibility to the animals we've brought into our house. Creating a balanced environment for our pets requires understanding their specific needs and providing opportunities for enrichment, socialization, and mental stimulation. Responsible pet ownership involves more than just meeting basic needs. It requires creating a home where pets feel safe, loved, and stimulated. So here are some practical tips for responsible pet ownership. The first is regular exercise. And this is about ensuring that your pet gets enough physical activity through things like walks, play, and exploration. Exercise not only improves their physical health, but reduces stress and anxiety. There's mental stimulation. Provide your pet with toys, with puzzles, with training activities that challenge your pet's mind. Mental stimulation is essential and for preventing boredom and promoting cognitive development. There's social interaction. Spend quality time with your pet in the way they want. Offer affection and companionship on their terms. Consider arranging play dates with other pets that they're comfortable with to enhance socialization. And finally, there are enrichment activities that you can explore, and this include incorporating activities that mimic their natural behaviors, such as foraging for treats and exploring new things. As we've explored in the past few minutes, the question of whether pets feel like prisoners in our homes is complex and multifaceted. On the one hand, pets are sentient beings with emotions and needs that mirror our own. They require enrichment, companionship, and a sense of freedom to thrive. Studies have shown us that pets, like humans, experience a wide range of emotions. From Dr. Gregory Burns' research on dogs' brain activity, revealing their human-like emotional responses, to cats' complex attachment bonds with humans. It's clear that animals are more than just companions. And I've kept on reiterating that in the past few months. They are beings of emotional depth and needs. In considering and understanding the life of a pet, we see that enrichment and attention are vital. Pets like Max, who was transformed with proper care, remind us of the profound impact our choices have on their well-being. Ethically, though, the debate continues about the morality of keeping animals as pets. While numerous studies show the benefits of pets on humans, there has been much discussion of the ethical implications of confining animals to companionship. Ultimately, it's about balance. And I agree with Jessica Dutoit, who says that while it is clear that we ought to aim at ending the practice of owning pets, it is not clear whether we ought to aim at ending the practice of keeping them. As pet owners, we must thrive to ensure our furry, feathered, and skilled companions live fulfilling lives that respect their needs and emotions. This means taking that responsibility you have for providing them with environments and allowing exploration, interaction, and enhanced emotional well-being. This brings us to the closing of this video and a crucial reflection I want you to have. How can we ensure that our pets live fulfilling lives that respect their needs and emotions? The answer lies in our willingness to see our pets not just as companions or things to fluff up, but as beings deserving of freedom, of respect, and love. As we close, I encourage you to reflect on your relationship with pets. Are you meeting their needs, offering them enrichment, and respecting and honoring their emotional well-being? Let's engage in that conversation in the comments below, and how we can really balance companionship with ethical responsibility. Thank you for joining me in this video as we explore pet ownership and animal welfare. Please feel free to share your thoughts and experiences and suggestions in the comments below. But that's all I have for this video. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps the algorithm and it helps this important information of pets and pet ownership and our ethical responsibility go far and wide. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.